Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel and this is the vlog of a Knitwit. I know it's been a minute since I actually did a vlog video, but I have been trying to do a tutorial video. Due to the way my apartment is, it is very difficult to find a quiet moment to record. And so I think I have all the video footage that I need for that, but I do have to go back and dub over everything so that y'all can hear me over dogs barking and air conditioners blowing. But I wanted to come on here today and kind of do a roundup of the things that I am currently working on. It is a number of things, and I really need to finish some of them. Yeah. So first off, when looking at my coffee table, you see an unfinished beanie, a finished beanie, a bag, and some blanket yarn. So I have started all three of these projects within the last week. The two beanies, actually three beanies, I finished one and gave it to a friend for her birthday. But the two beanies I have here on this coffee table were started last night. I'm just kind of playing with colors and trying to get rid of some yarn here, but eventually these will be available in my shop once I get that open back up, along with some other things that I have been working on off screen because of, you know, just life. It gets busy and I don't always feel like recording, but I do want to record some of this. I have a lot of yarn that I've bought that I really don't know what to do with. Some of it I have just like one skein, so probably I'll be making a bunch of beanies. This particular beanie pattern is the Chunky Knit Beanie by Passionate Kelsey. I have been wanting to make some forever because they looked not too difficult to make and really fast, and I was correct on both counts. They are not difficult and they are very fast to make. So I actually made 2.5 yesterday afternoon. So that was pretty good. This is a bag that I was inspired by Target to make. I wanted a bag with shells on it. The one that they had wasn't quite big enough, and I also didn't want to pay that price for that bag. So I decided to make my own. Undecided whether I will put plastic canvas on the bottom of the inside and some liner in there just to kind of increase the longevity of this bag, but this is a personal project of mine that I would like to keep and use, and will be showing it off once I have that finished. And then this here is the blanket that I am working on currently. Boom. This was started as my model for the tutorial, and so I will hopefully be able to get this done within the next couple weeks. This is for a wedding in October, so I have time. I do like to just get things done. I also have a couple friends who are having babies, so I also will need to do baby blankets for them. And then I may go ahead and get started on some Christmas stuff because, well, it's about that time. So that's kind of what I have going on at the moment. And we'll check back later to see what kind of progress I've got on that. I do want to talk about these hats a little bit just because they are so fun, and it's so fun to be able to play with different color combinations. Like these two are made with this same pastel yarn, but pairing it with the pink and pairing it with the sparkly green, the sparkly mint green, has made a huge difference in the overall coloring of the hats. And I love both of them so much. I believe this pastel is a Karen brand acrylic. And then I've got Karen 1 pound cotton in the color soft pink. And then this is with the Big Twist Twinkle in mint. And so just like getting to play with colors has been really fun. Like yesterday afternoon, I had a really fun time. The hat that I made for my friend was with the Big Twist Twinkle and the Karen 1 pound pink color, and that turned out really cute too. So this has just kind of been a way for me to use up some of my stash and also play with color, because I never double strand. That's a lie. I did just do a double-stranded project, but I feel like, you know, using a regular kind of style yarn with a pom-pom yarn doesn't really count as double. Well, I guess it does count as double stranding. Don't listen to me. But just being able to play with color in this way, this is a different way than I have been playing with color, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a lot more of these chunky beanies. So yeah, keep an eye out. I also would like to add that I have recently had a birthday. I am now an undisclosed double-digit age over the age of 29. And not super excited about that fact, but my partner did throw me a very sweet indoor pool party since it was kind of raining that day. And he took me to the zoo in St. Louis, and that was really fun, and we got to see so many fun little things. So at the end of this video, I'll add a little zoo moment for you. But yeah, so that's just to say that the last couple of weekends have been super busy for me. I do a lot of my recording on the weekends, so that's why I've been a little stingier with the videos here, but hoping to get back on track pretty soon. This coming up weekend, I'll be at a wedding, so probably maybe not much recording will probably happen this weekend. But yeah. Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I just wanted to update you all on what I have been doing this week. I did just spend the last 2 hours of my life refilming a tutorial for this blanket that I did already film last week, but a lot of noises were happening and I was very annoyed the whole time, and you could tell in the way that I was talking in all of those videos. So my original thought was, well, I could just redub it and use the footage, but also my nails looked really bad in all of those clips. So now that I have pretty nails and am not in a totally bad mood, I did just refilm all of that. So hopefully that will be released soon. I just have to edit that at this point. But yeah, so I have been working on this blanket. I have almost one skein done of this one. And I finished not one but two hats. So this one was already finished from last time. This is, once again, Passionate Kelsey's Chunky Knit Beanie. Very pretty, very nice. Used the same pastel yarn with a sparkly green for this one. You can kind of see the sparkles there. but I love both of those, and I love them so much that I made a third one that is completely different, and it looks like this, with some leftover. This is Karen 1 pound yarn in brown, and then some leftover yarn from the sweater that I made this fall. I think it turned out pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually keep that one. Maybe. I don't know. But so that's what I've been doing today. I'll probably do a little bit more work on this blanket. And then I have a secret surprise thing that I want to work on. I don't know if I'll get to it this week. But it does involve double knitting, which I've never attempted. I think I've attempted double knitting exactly one time and it did not go well. So we're gonna attempt it again. I made a chart on Stitch Fiddle that I'm super excited about, and I hope you guys like it. I'll be using double knitting to knit that up. It'll just be like a wall hanging type situation thing. It probably, because it has words on it, it won't be double-sided like I had hoped, because I just thought of that just now. If you have it one way and then flip it over, the words aren't going to read the same way. So I'll have to figure out what color combination I like best. I'm thinking majority pink, and then all of the contrast will be like white or something. That's just my thought. But yeah, so hopefully that'll get started pretty soon here. But I think for today I'm just gonna work on this blanket. Maybe if I feel like it, I'll work on the straps of that bag that I was talking about. And then I do have to start packing to go to my cousin's wedding. That's this weekend. We're so very excited for him. So yeah, so happy Wednesday. Guys, what you see behind me is a stack of beanies that I have made in the last week and a half. The The last one that you all saw was this one, and I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, and some change since then. So I guess you could say that I really am liking making these beanies. But yeah, let's real quick, let's do a roundup here. So like I said, the original beanie went to a friend of mine for her birthday. But this was the second one that I made. It's really pretty with the pastels and the pink in it, and I like that one a lot. Then we have this one, which I think is also really pretty and really cool. This one has sparkles in it, which just, you know, brings it to the next level there. Very nice, very pastel still. This one's kind of my more woodsy, outdoorsy looking one that I just kind of took some stuff that I had and made it, and it turned out really good. Very fallish. This one I thought was very wintry with the blues and grays and white. I think it came out really nice. It's a little thinner because the blue and variegated yarn in there was a little on the thinner side, but I tried to make up for it because this white here is a little bit on the thicker side, so it kind of evened out a little bit, but it's still a little bit small, but still very stretchy. I mean, these things are mad stretchy, which is one thing that I love about them. This one I used some leftover yarn from way back. I used the brown, the same brown that I used in the fallish colored one, but then the yarn that I held it with was the one that I used for my sister's birthday present, which I made her a Sophie hood, and it was kind of like a black bespeckled sort of situation, but I think this one also looks very fallish, very nice and kind of subdued. This one I made with 2 strands of the blue variegated yarn and then 1 strand of nap time velvet. You can kind of see it here. I wanted to use a navy with it, but I didn't have an acrylic navy, so I used the like thin velvet, and I think it turned out really nice. I think it turned out great. This last one I made entirely for me. This one was made with yarn that my grandmother gave me many years ago, possibly over 10 years ago, and it was this, it's Plymouth Pizzazz that I held double with the Caron 1 pound soft pink yarn, and it looks fabulous. It is probably my favorite hat that I've ever owned. Thank you, Grammy. Love you, Grammy. But yeah, so I'm probably going to wear this every single day this winter, and I'm super excited about it. The last thing that I wanted to mention in this vlog is I did finish my bag here. I'm really excited about it. It looks really good. I'm gonna try to sew some shells to it. I have some puka shells that I want to sew to it. I don't know if I want to do it on both sides or not, but man, I am so happy with how this thing turned out. I had some trouble with what to do for the straps, but I figured it out. So there it is. That's all for now. Thank you for watching my vlog. I hope to get the tutorial up and going pretty soon. Hopefully soon, very soon, very much soon. But anyways, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.